Do you believe the IGP has disbanded SARS?
Technically, I would say yes.
Well, I don't believe that the IG has actually banned.
Definitely, yes.
No, to me, it hasn't been disbanded.
They are kidnapping all around 9,000.
I will not very happy.
My name is Damlari. You're watching Legit TV.
The past few days has been filled with several protest reports across Nigeria. According to reports, Nigerians are clamoring for change due to the way officers of the Special Anti-Robery Squad (SARS) have been arresting, harassing, and allegedly killing innocent Nigerians, especially the youth. Nigerians have taken to the streets to protest this and also calling on the government to take immediate action. In the wake of this, Legit TV took to the streets of Ojojubega, Lagos to ask people, do you believe in the IGP's disbandment of SARS? I'm Dalakwa Modeni and you're watching Legit TV. Do you believe the IGP has disbanded SARS?
Technically, I would say yes, but the most important thing is not just disbanding it as he has announced it by himself, you know, verbally. But the thing is, it is possible we don't have SARS again. They will create another unit, and that same unit, the same kind of people, set of people that are in the SARS, that they will still bring to that unit. So my own advice to the IG or whosoever in charge is to take those, they know themselves, except they want to deceive us. They should take those bad eggs among those SARS. They should take them to maybe rehabilitation center to go and, you know, check their brain mentally before bringing them to another unit, because they are still going to commit the same thing. So that is just my own view.
So what can you say about some of these shootings going on during the peaceful protest?
You know, looking at the Nigerian police force, in fact, let me say most of the countries all over the world, I don't know why they'll be using 6 months to train people. At least if it takes them like maybe 3 years, 2 years, just the way people go to universities to study 4 years, 3 years, I believe they will have sense. South Africa here, they don't just shoot anyhow, but it's only in Nigeria, any small thing they will shoot, they will kill. It's better we even have maybe vigilante or OPC instead of all these police that they are killing all innocent people all around.
Checking the news around the IGP disbanded SARS or not, to me, it hasn't been disbanded, because you know there are so many tricks that these politicians and our leaders use to deceive the Nigerian youth most times about SARS, like over many things apart from SARS now. So many things just to stop the protest. That is basically basic thing. They want to stop the protest. So as for Nigerian youth to relax, and they bring out another means to fire them back. I read it this morning that IGP working after the video went there to talk to him and like that has been disbanded, and they'll bring another outfit entirely and they will recruit new people into the system. But to me, it hasn't been disbanded at all.
Alright, so what can you say about the shootings going on in some of the peaceful protests?
That's a very, very bad thing. It shouldn't be at all. It shouldn't be, because we are Nigerians. We have our lives to protect. We have parents, we have people around, we have friends. So just cutting short lives like that, all in the name of a peaceful protest. They think we want to come and fire, not knowing we're just coming to show our own attitude to them that they shouldn't kill, arrest. SARS should arrest robbers, kidnappers, and not boys on the streets. So anybody that is putting on trousers is a suspect, which is very, very bad.
Well, I don't believe that the IG has actually banned, as long as we still have police around. It is not about banning an outfit among the force. It's about changing the orientation of an average Nigerian police. So if you ban SARS, what about the regular police? It's not different, even every security agencies in Nigeria. So the brutality is not about banning one unit of the force, but the total overhauling of the whole force, even right from the top. It's not, even if you look at even from to last man. So once you see an average Nigerian in uniform, they believe that they are higher than every other person on the streets. So I don't think banning them. And another thing that is very important is, from all available evidences, no officer has been brought to book for all these human rights abuses. So it is not enough to ban them. It is also important that those who have been found wanting in violating human rights are brought to justice. I think that will go along. That will even send a strong message that several, even in the past, they have been banned, they will be reformed, they will be reestablished. So many things have been said, but nothing has changed because nobody has been punished, even from the top right to the bottom.
So what can you say about the peaceful protest going on across Nigeria?
Yes, it is still within the right of every Nigerian to protest. It's not about SARS, it's about every mismanagement of Nigerian resources. It's about misgovernance of the country. So every Nigerian will have rights. It is in the constitution to protest. So what my own concern is that this protest, however lawful it is, however right is, will not be hijacked by criminals. But Nigerians, wherever they are, they have every right to protest.
No, I have not advised SARS. What I had for him, he said that he's going to change the name for the meantime. But these SARS are doing bad things. We carry picking person, go ATM, we collect money. Now thief now. Now thieves, not SARS, they are thief.
You don't get any experience with SARS before?
I already get experience very well.
You get experience very well. Oh yeah, tell us.
Upper last Sunday, there's one station that is a grammar school. There's to carry one small bus, go and that's if you wear fine clothes, they will stop you and ask of your phone. They check your phone. They say that you bring money to collect your phone. Supposed not to be like that. We are Nigeria now. We are the one doing bad to ourselves. Say that we have security. We don't have security. They are thieves. They are not security. They are thieves. They are not security. They are thieves. They are even inconvenient us.
Prior to when the IG made that announcement, they were like probably they would do a reform and they were not going to disband. So that announcement, I'm sure there should be some underlining, there are some other connotations to that announcement. So I do not believe that they are disbanded SARS. Probably they are going to give them another name and they continue to operate as SARS. But what we are actually asking for is reform, where an average Nigerian youth can go about his daily business without being harassed by security operatives in the name of SARS. So I think there's an undertone to that announcement. That is the thing I can say. Yeah.
Before the protest, what can you say about the activities of SARS generally?
The activities not in any way legit, because I used to be a traveler from, I applied this Benin Lagos road, and I've seen SARS officials taking people into the bush to search their phones, and once you have a dreadlock, you are like a criminal. You look like a criminal to them, and they will start drilling you, asking you questions. If we say SARS is about anti-robbery, I don't think there's anything relating to that and their operations. The SARS is not looking for robbers. They are looking for people to harass, people to take advantage of. So the activities is nothing to write home about.